Hello, April. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good, sir. How are you?
Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, you're welcome, sir. No worries.
Okay, so this interview is basically about your KAPS journey, your PTE exam, that how you have qualified KAPS exam and how you have qualified PTE exam. So I will ask you a couple of questions related to this. But before going towards the questions, I will request you that you can please introduce yourself.
Okay, sir. So my name is April Joy Ignacio Malbog. I'm from the Philippines. I graduated Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy at Our Lady of Fatima University in 2019. I am managing my own retail pharmacy here in the Philippines, and I got good experience by doing a variety of basic pharmaceutical tasks.
Okay,
Yes.
and please tell me about your KAPS journey, that how you have started your KAPS journey.
Okay, sir. So, before our review with Pharmacist started way back last year in the month of October, I read paper 1 sample questions from APC first, so that I will know the topics to be covered. And paper 1 is consists of pharmaceutical chemistry and pharmacology and physiology. And we all know that in pharmacology and physiology, we need to study the Lippincott and CPR books, but which is very lengthy and very time consuming. But with the lecture of Sir Asif, he made our life easier because he summarized all the whole Lippincott and CPR book for us.
Okay, so you mean that studying my lectures, slides are more than enough to cover the paper 1 or paper 2, right? There is no need to study detailed Lippincott book or a CPR book.
Yes, I assure you that the Sir Asif presentation slides are more than enough to pass both paper 1 and paper 2 of KAPS exam.
Okay, so for basically for the pharmacology part, which is basically the 70% portion of the paper 1, what do you think, which chapters are very important to study and to focus more on those chapters, like hypertensive drugs, diabetic drugs,
Oh yeah.
antibiotics? Which chapters are very important?
Well, based on my actual exam, you really need to focus in the like enzyme, like CYP enzymes like that.
Oh.
In anti-hypertensive drugs, anti-hyperlipidemic, like
Oh,
that, sir.
okay. And
Yeah.
anti-diabetics and antibiotics like this, right?
Yes, all of the topic is very important.
Okay, so you mean that enzyme inducers, enzyme inhibitors, drug interactions, this topic is very important.
Yes, sir, because I remember a lot of that topic came out in my actual exam.
Okay, and what do you think, clearing the pharmacology part is easy after studying my presentation or not?
Yes, definitely, sir, because as I've said earlier that you have summarized all the whole CPR and Lippincott book, so it saved a lot of time for us, right?
Thank you so much. Okay, and what about the chemistry part, which is basically the 30% part of the paper 1? So what do you think? There are many sub portion in the chemistry part, like analytical chemistry, like organic chemistry, stereochemistry, medicinal chemistry. So what do you think that which portion is very important to cover, like medicinal or stereochemistry?
Um, it is very important to study the pharmaceutical chemistry, like in chapter 2. I don't know what book is that, but you sent that to us, sir.
Yeah.
And a lot of that actually came out in my exam. I can't remember what book is that, but I remember the file and it's called pharmaceutical chemistry.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you have
and
studied that file which I have teached to you. So chemistry part is also covered from that one, right?
yes, sir, all of the recalls that you have sent to us are very helpful in the exam.
Great. And what about paper two? Paper two is basically 70% therapeutics. So what do you think? Studying the diseases, which type of diseases are very important, like acne disease or diabetes or any other hypertension? Which type of diseases are very important for the therapeutics?
Well, as for therapeutics, I remember a lot of questions are about hypertension, diabetes,
Hmm.
and I can't remember about the acne, but
Okay.
yeah, about yes.
So, but studying my presentation is enough to cover the therapeutics part, right?
Yes, because paper two is consists of pharmaceutics and therapeutics, and all of your presentation slides and all the recalls that you have sent to us were very helpful in the actual exam.
Okay, so studying certain type of disease like osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, gout, and diabetes, hypertension, and the other disease which I have teach you are more than enough to cover the paper two as well, right?
Yes, because you have already covered, or you have covered all the important topics for pharmaceutics. So for all the CAPS aspirants, no need to worry about that because Sir Asif got your back.
Thank you so much. And what about the pharmaceutic part? Like the dosage form, they are important to study.
Well, in my
Pharmaceutical.
exam, there's no much about pharmaceutics, but I remember the computations there. Is that part of pharmaceutics? I can't remember.
Oh, so you mean the biopharmaceutical calculations are very important, like biological half-life and the maintenance and loading dose like this and the shelf life.
Yes. Actually, in my computation part, it actually came out from July 2022 recalls, which you also sent to us, and ALAA recalls.
Al-Nasir recalls and July recalls are very important to study, right?
Yes, and you sent us to us.
Okay. And what about, and for the calculations, the biopharmaceutical calculations are very important, like clearance, like maintenance dose and biological half-life calculation, right? So students need
Yeah,
to
as
focus on
for
these topics.
yeah, as for other CAPS exam last March 2023, they told me that they have a lot of like almost 12 computations, and most of them are in maintenance dose, loading dose computation, and therapeutic index.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. And what about the other calculations in the paper two? Which type of
Paper
calculations are
two.
very important? The topics which are mentioned in the syllabus, like dilution, like shelf life, calculation, density.
Yeah,
So my
I
slides,
remember.
yeah, my slides are
Yeah,
covering all that.
yes, sir. And I remember all the tricks that you taught us about the computation, and it's very helpful.
And any other suggestion? Is there any deficiency in our study materials which you recommend me?
Um,
Are there enough?
for for me, your lectures or presentations are more than enough, sir. And all your other notes, like side notes and tips and other what you call that?
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you so
all
much.
of your presentations are more than enough, sir.
Okay, so this was all about the CAPS exam, that how you have
Yes.
started your preparation. So how much time is basically required to study for the CAPS exam? 3 months, 4 months, or how much time?
Well, 4 months is more than enough. Yeah, because as I said earlier that you already summarized the Lippincott and CPR book, which is very time consuming.
Yeah,
So for me,
CPR
based on
book
my
is very time
experience,
consuming.
yeah, right.
Hmm.
So based on my experience, I reviewed for like 4 months for CAPS exam.
Okay, so now coming towards the PTE exam, you have already qualified the PTE exam. And what was
Yes.
your score in PTE?
I got overall score of 76.
76 score. Well done. So it's
Yes.
very good score. So now coming towards the PTE, how you have started preparation for the PTE?
For PTE is easy basically if you are good in English language, though we need to study PTE. And for AFRA provisional registration, we have to meet the minimum score of or overall score of 65 and minimum score of 65 each communicative skills in speaking, writing, reading, and listening. Well, in my preparation, I subscribed in a Peony, the VIP, so that it consists of unlimited scored sample questions and unlimited mock tests. And I also practice in Language Academy because it has unlimited of scored sample questions and one free mock test. So well, I also use templates for describe image, written lecture, summarize written text, writing essay, and summarize spoken text. And my only advice is just practice and practice because practice makes perfect.
Okay, so for viewers, I will just mention here that I will put the links, okay, of that materials for the PTE,
Yes, sir.
so you can study it. Uh, all the students, they will be very helpful to study
Yeah.
because 76 score is a very high score for getting visa. 65 score is basically the requirement for the pharmacist in each module and overall. And basically your score is 76, so it is very good score.
Yes, thank you. Actually, I followed your tips, sir, when you sent me the link of Language Academy full course 2023. Yeah, I watched it and also subscribe in a Peony as you told me. And yeah, just
Okay, so
practice and
that links was
practice.
enough, right? Which I
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that.
No problem, thank you so much. So this is the end of our interview. If anyone have any question related to KAPS exam or PTE, so you can write in the comment section, and if April Jai will answer you, and I will also
Yes,
try to answer you to guide you. Okay, and if you have any question, right? And
yes.
at the last, I will just mention over here that April Jai was my student in Pharmacist, but Pharmacist is not operating anymore and not
Mhm.
offering any admissions for the KAPS students. So that's why you can join the Dreamers Academy, which is my own academy. And I will
Yes,
share the contact number and the website and the Facebook page. You can also like that page. So it will help you. We will provide you the study materials and everything. Okay. So,
yes. Since
uh, yeah,
uh,
what is your last message, April, for the students,
okay,
for those KAPS
since
aspirants that KAPS exam is a difficult exam or it is easy exam?
well, since Pharmanix is no longer operating, I encourage all the CAPS aspirants to enroll in the Dreamers Academy if you want an intensive and organized review. And I assure you that it will make your life easier. And because of the preparation, you will be confident with that to pass the exam. And the Dreamers Academy are now accepting students for the November 2023 CAPS exam. And don't be hesitate. Please don't hesitate because I am one of the successful CAPS exam passer, and Sir Asif is one of the people behind this success. So I strongly believe that CAPS aspirants have the great opportunity ahead of them with the help of the Dreamers Academy.
Thank you so much, April, for your time. Thank you so much.
No worries, sir.